Earth angels. I speak everything divine and everything karmic as well. So we help others in their soul mission. See, and all of the above. See, soul family, I'm gonna give you information. It will help the truth come out in your life. This video has come somehow powerful and emotional, and how the ancestors are proud for you and you know are rooting for you. Your ancestors are proud for you, earth angels, especially after the isolation work that you have done. I want you to tap yourself in the back, because being a generational curse breaker is not an easy job. It's not an easy work, because if it was, it would have been broken generations ago. Understand what you are doing. It takes a lot of willpower, discernment, resilience, faith. It takes so much bravery. It takes so much to do. But it can be done. It will be done. And you are doing it. And you should be very proud if you're doing it. You're helping your bloodline. You were sent into a bloodline. Because if there was no generational curses, it would have been done long time ago if there was able who to do it. But you are chosen one. You are sent in to break generational curses. And you don't put too much load on yourself or on your mind. You should be very proud, very happy. The need to listen to your intuition. See, there are perks that comes with breaking generational curses. Assistance or help from the Most High God and your divine spiritual team, with your beautiful ancestors included. They will guide you on how to get out of situation that feed those entities and generational curses. They will provide you downloads. Because also another thing too, you know how some of us, when we have family members that we see our ops, and you say, I don't want to be around these family members, and you have to use your discernment. There's people in your family that hasn't done anything to you, that hasn't done spell work against you, and that hasn't done anything spiritually against you. There is. And there's who did. It's important to understand which family members you need to cut off and which family member you're actually sent in to help, so they can purify the bloodline as well. Their offspring and their offspring. Let's say you have a cousin. I'm talking example. Let's say you have a cousin that he done nothing to you. They want advice. They want a sound advice, a listening ear. There's some family members were sent here to help awaken. And there is some sent to be our ops. This group are trifling, so it must be the whole bloodline. No. Take it will resonate and use your discernment. You have all the help to get to do this. You're not alone in any way, shape or form, but it's up to you to utilize the help. Or praying, asking for help, meditating, following your inner guidance, seeing the signs, symbol and synchronicity, and applying them when necessary. You have to be willing to reach your divine spiritual team in the spiritual realm. You have meeting them half the way. So praying, meditating, even asking them question, journaling, using your discernment and your inner guidance is very important. And even fasting and praying when you've been called to pray, to fast and and pray. How you will know? How you will know that you are called to fast? The Most High God will take your appetite. You will wake up in a day that you have no appetite. That's the Most High. No matter you fast 12 hours past, you're still not hungry. That's the Most High. That's the time that you should sit in fire. Constant prayer. Quiet the noise. Cleanse yourself. Answering the call. Going into hermit mode can be very helpful for you. You know? So, listen. Generational curses. This is different for everyone. Somebody will have a generational curse where a warlock has put something on the bloodline generations ago. And for other people, it could be drinking, it could be drugs, it could be abuse, it could be weirdos in your family, doing things with weirdos, with other weirdos in your family. It could be different things for all people. If you don't know where to start, the easiest thing to do, observe. Observe. What do you see? What are the problems that you see? Even in marriages, conflicts are not tapped into divine feminine and masculine energy. Does they lack divine balance? How are they operating, and how do they operate with each other? There's always, with our natural eye, we can see what's basically going on. Yes. I've tried to give you tips that help you figure out, if you don't figure out about generational curses, how important it is to break it. And the best way, like that I and my ancestors had guided me to do, and I was able to do a quite good job till now. See, the Holy Spirit, generational curses. What are the generational curses that are being broken by the collective? Who are doing the work? You see, you have to ask. Most of the people, see, when you are in regret, most likely you have not learned a lesson. You have not acknowledged the mistake. There is no need to live the regret. There is need to learn the lesson so you don't repeat the cycle. When you don't learn the lesson and low vibration are not able to elevate in regret, and entities can cling into you, which will in return cause you to make more mistakes, even be in deeper regret. So, chosen ones, God's secret weapon. God's secret weapon. See, most of the people, they can't understand, like, why my life is like this, why I'm suffering, why there's always this problem. And they don't know it's out of generational curses, And most people will ask themselves, why I'm not able to do this work, why I'm not able to break a generational curse. You have to have the Most High in your foundation. God cannot bless mess. When you put God in everything that you do, when you acknowledge the Most High God, when you ask the Most High God to guide you, to lead you, it will be fruitful. It will motivate. Breaking generational curse without calling on the Most High? Impossible. That's impossible. Impossible. Breaking generational curse by rituals or there's any other way, or that's iniquity. You're adding You need to call upon the Most High God. Ego death is necessary. We don't know it all, and that's okay. Alignment, you know, you know, if you were raised to be a people pleaser, you're not the only one in this bloodline is like that. That was a people pleaser. Being able to see through people. When you awaken and when you understand who are being people pleaser to and who you always saying yes to when you want to say no, you can really open your eyes. It can really open your eyes when you see, I wasn't being a people pleaser to a karmic. I was being a people pleaser to the entity that lives in the karmic. Set healthy boundaries. Going within and understanding, yes, they may be friends or family or lover, but maybe these people have hidden motive, put boundaries and I'm gonna stand on it. This DNA activation, the generational curses that the collective is breaking. This is even include discernment. You'll be surprised how many people don't use discernment, don't pray for discernment. Yes. Like, chosen one, you were sent in to stop this mess. From the end, you were sent in to stop this mess. This root worker, this warlock, this spellbook caster, God cannot bless mess. Some of these generational curses are a hot, stinking mess. You have to pray for discernment, and already you start knowing who's what and who's doing what and what. You start getting downloads, because these things manifest in a horrible way in the bloodlines. When you have people do this stuff, the Most High don't want to see us down, oppressed, depressed, living in this toxic life. You were sent in God's secret weapon. People didn't even realize that they have a generational curses until you came. People from your bloodline didn't even realize that they have generational curses. Yeah. Some people, they think they just have bad luck. They don't know that this is a generational curse. They don't know that they are feeding the entity that is cursing the bloodline. But you see it. You awaken. And you are able to do what you need to do. It's a mission. It's a part of your mission to help the bloodline. To see who the snakes are. And also to help those who need to be helped. Not those that need your wisdom. With the example I made earlier, like this person didn't do anything crazy to me or toxic, or but I see they need help. Even praying for them. And even taking accountability, not allowing things to ride. For example, if someone body is cheating and you look the other way, that's not right. I need to say something. These all add on generational curses when we hide things under the rug. When you are in alignment and when you're actually doing something, all it takes, just when your eyes see the lie, the curse is broken. Serving the Most High God by cleansing your bloodline. You don't know, you don't know floodgates, portals, people, energies that comes that come to help you because they see what you're doing. They are proud of you. They want to help you. You know, people sending monsters to you. Fine. We know how to cast the monster away. You know, spell work bring monsters. Generational, gigantic curse monsters. You know, they try to send something to you, maybe it doesn't work well because your deal with the Most High. You know, yeah, and I've got the download what they did. They used a strain of hair with some kind of magic, but it backfired. They can't come for you when you work with the Most High, doing the right job. This person tried to mess with your free will, and you are not the only one they did this to. See? The tongue is powerful, and you can manifest. You can write down certain things that you want or did. And yes. Anything else, Holy Spirit? See, I don't wanna talk deep in what they did because it doesn't matter. You know, we wanna talk deep in how our bloodline can have happiness. You know, how can we break these things? It could be like energy, people passing away early. No more in this bloodline. You help them with that, whether because of their diet, their lifestyle. You know how to turn around and change it. Terminal illness could run in other bloodlines. You know, these things are curses, you. Or you will find this bloodline, none of them got educated, none of them successful in school. These are curses. People think it's something else that is causing this issue, but it is something else. Dinner, changing your dinner. Changing your dinner is one of the major things. Changing what you eat and how you eat. So, hope I had helped somebody out there to have an idea what is generational curses and how much effective it is on your life. Most of your problems and suffering is because of it, and most of it because of the forefathers, the fourth great grandfathers that before you, you know, and whoever is surrounding you and doing work of iniquity, especially if they knew you are chosen for this, you know, they will fight you tooth and nail. But that doesn't mean everyone is your enemy, because not everybody who's doing this, you know. Have a nice day and hope you enjoyed.